looking at the news for the pound dollar. Before we do that, the links are there. Make sure you jump on board and sign up for or help us with the nominations. You will see a page like that. Then you go fill in it's CMS, Traders Club, and then you put in best education, put in your email, and click submit. That's all I ask from you at this point. So looking at the Forex Trading Asia economic calendar here, today being Wednesday, looking at the pound dollar, there is going to be the CPI number to be released at 1400 hours GMT +8. And look at it month on month, we're looking at it to stay at 0.5% for CPI. CPI is the inflationary number that we want to pay attention to. More interestingly is the year-on-year number here, looking to go from a 2 to a 2.9%. From a 2 to a 2.9%. I don't think we'll hit a 2.9. We might, but I don't think we'll hit a 2.9. I think this would probably miss a little bit. So we might see a 2.7 or maybe a 2.8. I don't think we'll see a 2.9 here. Following on from that, we do have a lot of other news, but I don't think these are big price movers. On Thursday, we do have the US retail sales numbers looking like it's going to improve slightly, but still a negative number, with core retail sales going from a -0.4 to a -0.2%. So might see some firming up of the US dollar if we do see some improvements here. And I think that we might actually see a better number than what's forecasted. Following on from that, Friday, we do have the pound retail sales number looking to go from a 2.4 to a 2.7 for the year on year, and a month on month going from a -2.5 to a 0.5%. So what you see here is that anticipating some relatively good data for the UK here, with the core retail sales number going from year on year 1.8 to a 2.5, month on month a big swing from a -2.4 to a 0.8. I think these numbers here, especially the month on month, will probably be quite good, as the UK has been in that opening up phase. We have seen more activity over in the UK. So I don't think we'll see terrible numbers here. I think we'll see some relatively good numbers on Friday for the UK retail sales and core retail sales data. And then we do have some US news and Euro news to follow. So with all that, we're looking at possibly maybe a little bit of a not great but not terrible CPI number, following on with possibly some good data from the UK on Friday. What all this means with the charts here, looking at the pound dollar on the H4 time frame. Yesterday, I did a bit of an impromptu analysis on the pound dollar with the news that was going to be released yesterday afternoon, the employment data. We did see, and I love how this moved exactly as planned, we did see that move up to test 1.3870, and then after that a short straight down. Now at 1.3799, we saw, so far we've seen since the entry about a 60 pip move. At this point, I think that we probably will see it continue down. I don't think it will go as low as 1.3747. This move downwards with another about 40 pip towards that support level could be driven down because of that CPI number to be released at 1400 hours. But I don't think this will be the trade that you want to set and forget. This is one of the reasons why I've been telling you about the opportunistic or the swing trades. This will be something that you want to, if you are going to enter, you want to get into it as an opportunistic trade, something that you get in, manage closely, watch it, watch the news, and then close out quite quickly. So only a 40 pip move downwards, I would say be very careful with that. Might not go all the way. What I'll be more interested to see is that on Friday, if we do see a firming up of the retail sales number for the UK, we might see the pound dollar trace back into that 1.3870 level. So I would be very patient. What I think will happen here, it looks like I'm drawing what the market is going to do, but I think this is going to happen. It's going to come down, sit at this support level a little bit before bouncing back up. So what you should be looking for at this point will be possibly a trade on Friday. Throughout, you have about 137.65, a buying opportunity at 137.65, a 30 pip stop loss for a relatively good 90 pip take profit level, a 1:3 risk reward ratio towards the upside, towards that 138.70 resistance level. So what you can see here is since last week, the pound dollar has been trading in this range. If hit that resistance, came down, hit the support, bounced back up. Right now, it looks like it's going to come down. I hope that it comes down, sit across before bouncing back up. That range could be quite crucial to the pound dollar to trade within, also driven because of the news. But if we do think that the pound dollar is likely to drop and sit at that support level, although it's not as attractive to trade, what you could be looking for is the euro pound. As I shared with you yesterday, euro pound breaking above that 85.38 level. We did have that opportunity for a 40 pip move towards 85.90. I think that if we do see the pound dollar slowly creep down, move down towards the support level, this could drive the euro pound up towards that resistance. So if you didn't jump into this trade already, at this point might look like an opportunity. I think it will trace back down a little bit. It will trace back down a little bit before resuming that upward move. You could be looking for buying opportunities. If it does come down, bounce at about 8548, you still have a very tight stop loss of 20 pips for a good take profit level of about 40 pips. You're still looking at a 1:2 risk reward ratio back up towards that 85.90. And while I'm still sharing my charts, I'll just quickly do a quick recap. Aussie dollar, we've seen it moving down towards that support level. Hasn't really tested that resistance, but it just went slowly back down. I think at this point, we might see it bounce back up slightly. If you haven't jumped into a trade at that point, it's way too late right now. New Zealand dollar did exactly what we thought it would do, went up, tested that 7146 resistance. You can see the tail there before coming down towards 7073. At this point, I think we'll stay within the range. No big surprises coming out for the Kiwi. And then euro dollar hasn't done too much at all since yesterday. It's actually trading in a very tight range of about 25 pips. So what I would say is that we still have that upward possibility for the euro dollar.